Dan, as you're well aware, our head of research is Ethan. Now, I've noticed sometimes that Ethan will work a couple days on, a day off, a couple days on. I figure because, when you're a heavy hitter like him, you're not working 5 days a week.
No.
Well, I may have found out a reason why our listeners and viewers found this last night. I heard Romo refer to some stats and probability and said that Ethan needed to get him some numbers. Is that the same, Ethan? Ethan. Thank you. The I-Team is about to sink their teeth into that. I do not know the answer to this question yet, but I will find out within the hour. Who wants to bet that our Ethan is also working with Romo and Nantz?
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no too.
I'm going to say that Ethan is in the all of the great statsmen in the world.
Right.
I think Ethan is a top 5 name. I bet it comes up like, which Ethan are you talking about? There's 5 of them here.
Oliver.
There's 11 Ethans.
There's 11 Ethans in the stats. We're like, oh, geez.
Yeah, I'm going to hope we have somehow a little more exclusivity with Ethan folks.
I know where I'm betting. But
I'm going to say my Ethan is Romo's Ethan.
Right.
Did we total up the number of losses that Mark Grant has witnessed with the Padres? Now, when I ask these questions out loud...
Yeah, that's what Ethan's for, and I'm sure he's working on it.
Yeah, but does Ethan work for Tony Romo?
Okay. Do you want this now?
Okay, so last night, Tony Romo, during the broadcast, said something about he needs to check in with Ethan to get some stats. Now, I don't know what Ethan does when he's not with us, but I'm assuming, I said this to Paulie, I'm guessing my Ethan is Tony Romo's Ethan.
And now, we go to the newsroom for an I-Team investigation.
The motto of our news team is...
Fast and Wrong is still fast.
Let's go to the newsroom. Paulie?
Dan, during Monday Night Football, which Tony Romo usually doesn't do, a couple of our great listeners and viewers pointed out that Romo needed some stats on something. He said, Ethan, get me this stuff. And he said Ethan a couple times. Mm-hmm. Immediately, we wondered because Ethan works 3 days a week on this show, and sometimes he needs time off for other things. We put 2 and 2 together. Then we actually did some research, and 2 sources confirmed that the Ethan who works on our show is also the stat guy for Romo and Nantz.
Wow.
With the CBS crew. He's been doing so for at least a dozen years.
Wow.
Ethan also does work for Turner NBA. He's done for the Cubs, NHL, et cetera, et cetera. He's a lifer in this industry.
Yes, he...
So for at least a dozen years, does that more make him Jim Nantz's Ethan?
I don't know. But did Jim Nantz give him a sound effect? Did Jim Nantz actually come in one day and say to the big German, hey, I need to record a tribute to Ethan, our stat guy?
The I-Team says they have not done that on Monday Night Football ever for Ethan or any other show.
Until Jim Nantz goes, and Tony, I'd like to give a shout out to our great statistician, Ethan. Ethan. But Nantz has to do what I did and do the, Ethan. So apparently everybody wants a piece of Ethan there. Don't spread yourself too thin there, Big E. Because I'll kick you to the curb.
It was such a good run for Ethan.
It was. Yeah, McLovin.
Does he have more Emmys than us? Stan,
well,
it's not you.
He only has to have one. To have more than us. Like we don't have. Like I have a couple, but
right. If you group Emmys, you probably would give it 1,000. You didn't even notice them, right?
Well, they didn't give that to the talent at SportsCenter. Like when SportsCenter would win the Sports Emmy, they'd give all the coordinating producers. Even if you didn't work on SportsCenter, you could get a Sports Emmy. Not that I'm bitter about it. Yes,
I've always been more of a Tim Bazzer guy anyway.
Oh, Tim, another stat guy.
Bazzer.
I don't know what his last name is.
I don't know either.
Might be Bazer.
Bazer.
Yeah.
Oh, Bazer.
The Basmanian Devil, as we like to call him.
The Basmanian Devil. Guys are whipping up stats like crazy.